Hello, YouTube. Quick video here. My friend gave me this topic to talk about today. Sorry about that. Just getting the camera. Um, yeah. So the topic today is the difference between WWE and TNA. And the only difference I see between TNA and WWE is TNA is what WWE used to be, like with all the hardcore matches and stuff. So that's the only difference. Um, yeah, but yeah, um, that and which in TNA they're the only TNA, sorry, TNA and Impact Wrestling or yeah, TNA and WWE they they try to mimic each other some ways, and they throw like little things in there to just be like, hey, like TNA does it sometimes, where they'll be like, Jeff Hardy won the WWE title, all this stuff and stuff, and WWE will mention people from TNA or the people that were in WWE went to TNA. But the one thing I can say is honestly, TNA is getting a lot better than WWE because it's that unpredictable factor. The TNA is just you don't know what's going to happen next, which where as to where in WWE you can almost pinpoint what's going to happen and how it's going to go down and who's going to win, everything, which is not shouldn't be shouldn't be allowed. It shouldn't be the shouldn't be able to do that. Like which like last Sunday was the pay-per-view Elimination Chamber for WWE, and all the people that you all the underdog all the people that you were like, oh no, he might not win or he might not win, they won. Like Swagger won the Elimination Chamber. Alberto Del Rio won via submission, retained his world title. Rock stayed WWE champion. Um, the Shield picked up a victory, which the Shield, if you guys can hear this, I do not believe in the Shield. Um, but yeah, through there were supposed to be like two Elimination Chamber matches, and there was only one. Last year there was like two. Every year for the past few years have been like two of them, and then today it's just, and this time it's just one. Um, which my opinion on the WWE is the hardcore factor, getting hardcore matches in there. Heck, making the people that were at the bottom of the list go to the top or work their way to the top. Like WWE has done this many times. Like John Cena in TNA, if John Cena lost all those matches, Hogan would have put him to the bottom. But no, since Cena's the poster boy and stuff, then he has to go back to the top. Which the one wrestler that's sorry, the one guy that I wish that I hope I'm praying does something is Mr. McMahon, because next week on Raw he's supposed to even though it's gonna be 3 weeks removed from his hip surgery next week, I think. Yeah, 3 weeks, and he's going to fight Paul Heyman. Even though I don't know why Mr. McMahon would do something like that. I thought he would just fire him because, or put him against somebody. But but um, what was it? But I think that in the middle of the match, in the middle of the fight, Brock Lesnar's going to come out and try to attack Vince McMahon, and then Triple H is going to come out, which is the way it's probably going to go, and then Triple H and Brock are going to go at it, and it's going to be and then Brock and Triple H at WrestleMania, and yeah, but I am praying that instead of Triple H coming back and beating Brock or beating the crap out of Brock Lesnar, I hope it's the Undertaker. But with that point, Undertaker might not be back for WrestleMania because hasn't had time to recuperate. Now, sorry, I'm getting off the topic of WWE. I'm mostly talking about WWE. Now with TNA, the guys that have paved the way for the superstars that came from like WWE and WCW that went over there, those guys are pretty good. Like James Storm, he's he's if there was a tag team that I could pick for like Team WWE versus Team TNA, I think TNA would have to have or TNA would have to have James Storm, AJ Styles, bring him back, Sting, and Bully Ray. Which, speaking of TNA, Aces and Eights are gaining in numbers, which that brings me that's like what I said about WWE and TNA being different, because WWE has a Shield, TNA has Aces and Eights. The Shield just comes in out of nowhere and beats people up because they're doing justice. Aces and Eights, however, are coming in beating people up because it's in the strength and numbers. But I think if you think of it really down to the core, Aces and Eights are like the Shield, but who knows? And sorry, I was looking at the time. But yeah. So yeah, I'm going to try to, like, after every pay-per-view, like every Monday after the pay-per-view, I will try to there might be some videos that are like about relationships and stuff that I'm gonna do, but other than that, it's gonna be this channel is gonna be about relationships and gay topics, and it's also gonna be about the WWE. Like after every pay-per-view, no matter if it's TNA or WWE, which I think the next WWE, or which the next one is the Hall of or no the WrestleMania, which the night before WrestleMania is the Hall of Fame, which I want to give a congrats to all the Mick Foley, um, Trish Stratus, Bob Backlund, and Bruno Sammartino for getting the Hall of Fame for being this year's class of 2013. Yeah, but I think the next TNA, I don't remember what the next TNA one is, but I'll try to do one like that the Monday afterwards. I'll find, because I usually find out who wins, and yeah. So if there's any, or I don't know, which I don't know, there's one guy that or actually two guys, one in WWE, one in TNA, that everybody seems to hate, that I think this is gonna sound gay, or this is gonna be kind of that way, but one guy in WWE that I would like to have sex with is oh, what's his name? Not Cena, because Cena's been I've always hated Cena since the day he came into the WWE. And but the one guy for WWE that I'd like to have sex with is he's a current superstar is um Ted DiBiase Jr., the Million Dollar Man's son, and the one for TNA is AJ Styles because oh my gosh, he's so sexy. Yeah, so it's just past 10 minutes because all my videos have been over 10 minutes because of me rambling. Um, so yeah, I will see you guys then next Monday or Monday that's coming up. I'm gonna try to make a video for that for then, and yeah. But see you guys next time. Peace.